Today I'm going to help you win more baseline rallies by avoiding this one killer mistake. There are very few rules that apply to 100% of any tactical situation, but one of the rules or general principles that comes as close to that as you can get is very simple. When you're on defense, you go cross court. This is for a lot of reasons. We know the court is longer on that cross court diagonal. We know the net is lower, and we know it's obviously easier to hit the ball when you're not changing directions. But maybe the biggest reason you're supposed to go cross court when you're on defense is because of your positioning. When your opponent's hitting, you want to be bisecting their two most extreme possibilities. In most cases, this means you'll be slightly cross court from where your opponent is hitting their shot. It's important to understand the difference, though, that although you're standing cross court, that doesn't mean you're covering the cross court shot. You've actually positioned yourself correctly, so you have a great chance of getting their cross court and their down the line shot. So we look at this first point with Sloane serving now, and we can see Layla hits a nice down the line return, but now she's out of position. She was fading away a little bit, and if we look at Sloane's options, the middle of her options are very far from where Layla has recovered. So Layla's now behind the 8 ball. She has so much ground to cover, and when Sloane hits this ball cross court, she's simply too far out of position to hit a quality defensive ball. She ends up going down the line again, and although Sloane doesn't play a great ball, she's so ahead in the point she ends up hitting a winner. Looking at this next point, we got another solid serve. This time Layla goes cross court on defense, and you can see now where she's positioned. She's right in the middle of the two options, which is where she wants to be. Sloane ends up hitting a really quality cross court shot, and this time her defense goes down the line. And when we freeze this right here, you can now see she hasn't recovered at that slightly cross-court bisecting angle, and now Sloane's able to hit a winner. Again, Sloane serving on the near side. And now we're seeing Sloane is on her back foot, right? And so even though we see that Layla is perfectly positioned, now Layla can step up and crack this ball cross court, and Sloane is the one who's out of position because she went down the line when she was fading away behind the baseline. So hopefully these examples gave you an idea of why going down the line on defense or when you're in negative court position can be super risky. Obviously you have a greater chance of missing the ball, but then when it comes down to positioning, you're really behind for the next shot. So if you don't hit a winner or an extreme forcing shot, your court position is totally messed up, and you never want to hit a shot that you have to hit perfectly in order to win the point. That's usually a pretty good barometer for whether you've made a good tactical choice or not. So next time you're playing and you're on defense, make sure you're going high cross court.